I'm sick of people using the word woke all the time. What the fuck is up with that? What the fuck are they on about? Every day you hear someone going, wokey, wokey, wokey. Like, what the fuck? Oh no, someone dyed their hair. Oh no, boo! Someone dyed their hair. Oh no! I'm so sad about that. I'm gonna have a hissy fit and cry because someone's hair's blue or red or pink. Oh, how terrible! Meanwhile, we've got leaders of countries dyeing their faces fucking orange. What the fuck is going on? And people are like, oh no, you can't do that, it's woke. Oh no, it's woke. And like, you can't say anything because like, you might be too polite and not offensive enough. So it's like, oh no, dear me, did you have a girlfriend and you held the door for her? Oh no, it's too woke. Oh no, you should let it slam in her face and watch her fall on the floor and not help her up because it's woke to care about women. You're not allowed to do that. No, it's not offensive enough. And, oh no, you're not allowed to have a disability because that's woke. Having symptoms of a disability is woke. Oh no, what a shame. Someone doesn't go by your ideas of what normal is. Oh, what a pity. What a big fucking shame. Oh no, guess what? Someone's got a rainbow on their t-shirt. Oh no, it should be just a black hole of abyss they should be staring into on their clothes. They should have a big picture of a bloodied corpse on their t-shirt. But no, not a rainbow, because that's woke! Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get this bloody obsession with the word fucking woke. I mean, what the hell? I mean, people should be pleased. People should go, oh, guess what? You're not being a dickhead on purpose trying to annoy me. Oh, well, thank you for that. But they're like, no, it's not offensive enough. Like, you can't care about acceptance or diversity in any way. It's like, oh no, let's cry about it, and then complain that the people who are woke are trying not to be offensive, and you're the one sulking, and you're the one who's like sulking about it and going, oh no, I can't handle it when a girl plays football instead of a boy. Oh no, I can't handle it. And then apparently they're the ones who are sensitive. Yeah. You're the one sulking about it. Like, seriously? And then you've got these people going, oh no, if you're woke, then you're a communist. You're a communist. Because everyone has to be the same, like communism. But what makes me laugh is the things they call communism and say, oh, it's everyone's the same, like people who dye their hair blue is communism. Or people who are LGBT, like, oh, that's communism. No, it's the fucking opposite of communism, because communism would be everyone's the same, which would be literally there was no diversity then, wouldn't it? So how can you call people fucking communists if they dye their hair or they're gay or transgender, when literally, like, they're the ones who are literally expressing diversity? So the ones who are bitching and whining about that and going, no, everyone should be straight. Everyone should like blue if they're a boy and all this whiny bullshit. They're the ones who expect everyone to be the same because they're making a hissy fit over it, aren't they? So surely they're more samey than the people who they're complaining about. And then you've got leaders of countries who are like, no, they're woke, and yet these people are desperate for your attention. They're fucking painting their faces with a fake tan, and yet they're supposed to be the ones who are all macho manly, are they? And all about yeah, I'm I'm all pure and hardcore. I'm really pure. Yeah, I'm pure. I'm not tainted by society's expectations. I'm all pure and honest, and I'm all about standing by what's really important. But yeah, anyway, everyone, this is me spending my entire day dressing myself up in fake tan just to leave the house because, I'm completely not woke though myself because, I totally can't leave the house without trying to make myself look like some reality star gone wrong. But yet, someone who dyes their hair, oh God forbid, they're the enemy. They're the enemy of our society. Oh, are they now? Really? What makes them any different to someone who dyes their fucking face, eh? What makes it any different? I really don't know. I would like to know because I really don't know. How are you any more fake if you do that than someone who, like, has to have what appears on their head like some kind of duck that's been mangled in a ceiling fan or something? Like, how is that any less, like, pretentious? And another thing I don't get is, yeah, you've got these people in charge who are like super rich, and they're like, "Hey everyone, I'm one of you guys. Yeah, I care about this country. I care about the people." But yet they've still got this money, and like, what the fuck do they do with it? Like, they just sit on it like a chicken sitting on an egg with like a nice wad up their ass, and they're just like, "Hey, but I care about the people. I care about freedom and all this horseshit." But you don't, because you're the ones like you're the ones like monopolizing everything. And then you make out like you're some kind of advocate because, like, oh, hey, I've got this background, or I've got that background, but at the same time you're screwing the people who you associate with as well, not just the other people. And you got this constant stubbornness as well. It's like, hey, I want to fight for the greater good, but like nothing's allowed to change though, because if there's things that are slightly changed, then they're woke, and they're like, oh no, they're going against our lovely traditions. They're going against our important traditions and everything. But at the same time, the things that made the countries and the societies great in the first place were people fighting for change. Otherwise, society wouldn't even frickin' exist in the first place. You wouldn't even have countries being colonized if there wasn't people standing up for differences or going and learning new things and ways of doing things. You wouldn't have modern medicine if people didn't try out new things. But yet we're supposed to believe everything's the same, and that nothing will change, and that one thing that worked in the past is supposed to be the same forever. And we're supposed to believe that this is the future is just staying in the past. That's the future, is it? Okay. So, and people go, oh, transgenders, they're not real because there's only two genders. Oh, is there now? Right. Have you never heard of intersex people before? Have you never heard about different cases of people being born with brains in different bodies before? Have you not heard of things called chromosomes, where people can be born with X amount of chromosomes or Y chromosomes? Have you never heard of things like Down syndrome, which affects the brain makeup and the way your body reacts to your genetics? And that's to do with your chromosomes. Well, who's to say there's not gender that's affected by chromosomes? Because people do have different chromosomes, just like intersex people are born with extra chromosomes of the opposite gender. It can be the same for your makeup of your brain. And then people say, oh, it's all for attention. Oh, is it now? So, really, so you would choose to be one of the most ridiculed and targeted groups of society by the masses who bully these minorities. You would choose to do that purely for the hell of attention seeking. I mean, come on, like, there's other things you could do for attention. You could walk down the street in a chicken suit. You could walk down the street and fart on a nun's head. Like, there's so many things you could do for attention. Like, you could do anything. I mean, come on. You don't, trans people are not gonna make that up. They're not gonna have massive surgery on their bodies just to make a point that, hey, I'm different, everyone. The people who whine and complain about this and make out like that's the real reason, they're the ones who are doing everything for attention. Like, they're the ones who are standing on a stage spouting about science, about, hey, the brain does this, the brain does that, this is why trans people are not real, like, blah, blah, blah. But yet, they've probably never even seen a fucking X-ray in their life. And they probably never even spoke to a trans person other than through Twitter. Like, come on. I mean, I've spoke to trans people, and you can tell that they're not just bullshitting for the fun of it. I know I'm going on a rant about trans people, but to be honest, they're one of the groups who gets targeted most by this whole woke nonsense, like calling people woke. And it's not just that; it's like anything now. I've heard people go like anything that resembles like some kind of disability or mental health issue, like that's woke. Like, hey, you're not allowed to have social anxiety because that's woke. You're not allowed to be depressed, that's woke. Like, you're not allowed to have bipolar, you're not allowed to have OCD, you're not allowed to have anything because, God forbid, you're woke. And like, apparently that's somewhat like communism, which apparently means like, if you're anything except Hitler's idea of the perfect human being, then you're woke. But yet that extreme need for everyone to be the same is more like communism than the opposite, isn't it? And I'm not saying all communism is bad, by the way. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you go into the specifics of communism and look at it as most extreme, then it means everyone by default has to be the same. So the people are going, oh, everyone's a communist if they express themselves, like, they don't even know what it means. Like, what the fuck? And it's just ridiculous. And then you've got like people in charge, like, just like pointing the finger at other countries all the time and going, hey, they're a communist country and they do this and that. Well, why don't you focus on your own country instead of complaining all the time about other countries? Like, do something about it. Don't just like point your finger at everyone else, like, and go, but it's not fair because they've got that, or like people moaning. You get people complaining about China, like going, oh, it's not fair. China's getting more money now. It's not fair. Well, that's just stupid. You can say about anything. Then you could just go on and on and on about things other countries have that you don't have. I don't do that. I don't go, it's not fair. It's not fair because in France they have the Eiffel Tower. We don't get one here. Oh, I want one. Or I don't go, it's not fair because yeah, oh, I don't know. It's not fair because in Holland they have more windmills. Well, I want a windmill. I want one. No, I don't do that. I don't complain that in Egypt they have more pyramids than us. I don't go, Egypt is not our friends. They got pyramids. We ain't got them. I don't think we should be missing out on pyramids. So they're the enemy now. No, I wouldn't do that. But anyway, what was I saying? Right, yeah, the word woke, I just don't get it, because it means, like, being awake to stuff, and, like, don't get me wrong, I get that there's people who are really, like, overly offended by everything, and, like, you can't have a joke with them, you know, they've got no sense of humour, like, they literally don't understand sarcasm, or they don't understand, like, being facetious, like, and I don't agree that we should erase all comedy that's offensive, because sometimes to acknowledge something as ridiculous, you have to make fun of it. You have to make fun of something to prove how ridiculous it is. Like, sometimes if you treat everything like serious, then it's like you're acknowledging the idea of something actually being like legitimate. Like, if you make fun of racist people, like, and you say racists are just like fucking idiots, then it's actually easy to make fun of them because, like, we know they're stupid. So it's like you can make fun of them. Like, I get that, but I also don't think that we need to be overly offensive for the hell of it and just to go, hey, I made someone's life more difficult by like making up all this nonsense about tradition and like how everyone should live the way I live. Like, just let people do their own thing. Like, I think people take it too damn personally when someone else is living their life the way they want. I'm sorry, like, If someone's gay, like, oh, so what? Like, it's not like they're asking you on a date, is it? So why the hell is it your issue if you're not gay and they are? Like, who cares? Like, what's the big problem? Like, what does it matter? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But anyway, that's my thoughts on the word woke, because I feel like I needed to rant about this for a while, because I just don't understand why everything is about that word at the moment. And it's like this buzzword that's like, it's just like, hey, I can do what I like because at least I'm not woke. Or hey, have you thought about, instead of like accepting people are different, how about we make this like big deal out of it and like take it personally, and let's go on a rampage and go, it's not fair because my poor traditions are going down a toilet of like things that are from hundreds of years ago. Like, I just don't know. But anyway, they're just my thoughts. So thank you for listening. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more videos, and see you again in the next one. Goodbye.